Hello, everybody, and welcome to the post-guide commentary, or production notes, I guess. So, yeah, I'm just going to take some time to talk a little bit about how this map was made, my thoughts about the video itself, and just general stuff for the future. So, you probably just got finished watching the actual guide itself. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and more importantly, hopefully you found it useful. These guides are, well, they're my YouTube channel's main way of sort of growing subscribers, but it's also, the main point will always be to teach people how to build because, I mean, it's in the title. So I decided, I'm not sure quite when I decided to make this a map. I guess I wanted to make this one a bit different and I needed a reason for it to have been such a long wait, and this was sort of my reason. I went sort of full Hypixel in this main lobby. This took me like 3 hours to build. I have no idea why it's so big. This is a simple command block thing I did over here. Just a clone and then a non-clone. Yeah. So a few things in the video that I cut out. This part, I was doing some Photoshop stuff, but I didn't really find it to be useful enough to add on the extra 5 to 6 minutes of sort of boring stuff. I realized that some of this might have been boring, and for some reason whenever I tried to do an instructional thing, I always end up sounding more boring than I intend. Like right now I feel more open, at least, than I do in the videos. Maybe I should try to be more open in the videos themselves, but I also do want to teach things, so yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, if you're watching this, you probably just watched the guide video, and if you're new, then hopefully you'll consider subscribing. This is, I guess, not my typical video, but it's one of my most important videos, because for those who don't know, I released the first building guide in about late May, I think it was, 2014, and yeah, it got tons of feedback. Like, I threw it together in 4 hours on a Tuesday afternoon or something, and then for some reason I felt obliged to, or not obliged, but I felt compelled to, oh, my keyboard is stuck, that's interesting. There we go. I felt compelled to put it on Reddit, and it got like 800 upvotes overnight, and then it just sort of blew up, and that was pretty awesome because it was a good way to get. I didn't have a video for that one though, but when I posted the second one, which everybody's looking forward to, I got sort of a big subscriber boost for my channel, which would not have otherwise happened. So yeah, this is my main subscribe boosters. Yeah, so on the world download, I will have the pre-recorded or pre-recording version of the map, which means we'll have all the walls and everything. So, I mean, if someone, first of all, if you go into the map and you don't have, like it's all dark, I had night vision this whole time, if you didn't notice, just type effect all night underscore vision 6000 true. That gives you night vision infinitely for with no particles, which is always useful. I didn't show off some of the things in the videos that sort of make this map sort of cool. Like I have little pixel arts above each of these sections. This is sort of like a natural Minecraft landscape. This is sort of a skyline with some buildings in the foreground. This is the pattern I showed off in that direction. And this is supposed to be a cave. They're all sort of random, except that one was a bit less random because it's actually close to what I was talking about. But they look nice. Mainly all the presentation of it was to look nice, and there's this little garden out here. I mean, beyond the inside, the outside looks sort of like crap. So I wouldn't suggest playing around with it. Luckily, it did not rain at all while I was in here, but I have a sort of rain get-rid-of-er. This puts... oh yeah, this is a inverted night or daylight sensor. So you just like place a regular daylight sensor, right click on it. That's a new 1.8 thing. And I also have something. Oh wait, no, you don't have to type it in because I made a thing that automatically gives you night vision. Yeah, so if anybody has any comments about anything in particular, then you can leave them in either this video or the other video. Last thing on the Reddit version of this is that I am posting the video version first, which is quite the risk because Reddit does not like videos from my experience. So this is sort of an experiment of sorts because I'm just trying to see if videos, I mean, first of all, it's just an overall Reddit experiment, see if Reddit can tolerate videos if it has content that they like. I will be posting the image guide probably sometime this week or next weekend. But yeah, that one's gonna be slightly less in depth, but it's gonna be a little bit more polished. I'd like to have some sort of benefit to the videos because why not? Yeah, so really that's about it. I'm trying to think real quick if I have anything else I want to talk about. If you somehow like my commentary, then you can check out my other videos. Even if you don't like my commentary, you can check out my other videos, which have generally better commentary than this did. Yeah, so I might as well run through for the new people. Metropolis is one of my main series. Well, actually, I just sort of discontinued it because I was doing it in survival mode. It was basically creating an evolutionary city. It starts out in the colonial era so it's like an American city that starts out in the colonial era, and as time goes on, I get more advanced, city evolves, grows bigger, and I've recently moved that series to creative mode. The next episode is actually going to be released this Monday of the creative part, but you can just watch all the, I think, 11 episodes that I had. Wander Trek is my test series, which is basically me trying to better my commentary and talk about various things. And the DevCraft series is my multiplayer series. And right now, it's basically survival. But right now I'm working on a giant museum, which is going to have multiple things in it. And I'm also working on this space, which is sort of this modern or sort of futuristic evil lab sort of idea. But yeah, don't feel need to like this video at all. It's pretty inconsequential, but I'll give my outro anyways. If you liked, you can leave a like. If you really liked and would like to see more, you can subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.